when we talk about the pipeline observability, so it gives a complete overview of the performance and health of an organization's pipeline. So the pipeline can present the pipeline can be present on any of the cloud environment, or be it on premise, right? So it can be on any of the environment, and we'll be able to seamlessly observe the end-to-end lineage of the pipeline. And additionally, it also allows us to um, manage or monitor the SLAs of the pipeline, and we can identify failures on any part of the pipeline, right? So that is the real benefit of the pipeline observability. So traditionally, whenever there is a failures in the pipeline, the data engineering team, it takes many hours for the team to identify the issue, find the root cause analysis. But with this pipeline observability in place, the data engineering team or the respective teams can get alerted to their respective channels, uh, which thereby gives them the proactive approach rather than doing a reactive approach. So that's the overview of pipeline observability. And moving on to the glossary. So for some of you, the pipeline concept might be new. So I'll just quickly touch upon these important glossaries. So starting from the pipeline, so it is the base entity in Acceldata pipelines. So it includes the pipeline executions, metadata, metric, and the metrics are also encapsulated here for exploration and monitoring. And moving to the next part, which is data asset. So in Acceldata, an asset, we refer to an asset, and it can also be like a table or a file that we have onboarded with an Acceldata. And moving on to the job. So the job nodes, it represents the execution steps in a data pipeline. So for example, it can be like a reading step, or some transformation, or loading data into some confirmed zone. So any of those processes or tasks are termed as job nodes. And the next one is span. So spans are used to it is used to provide more granular details about a job. You can create child span to break down a job into multiple child spans, and then track them individually. Let's say like each of the job might take some time to complete, right? So those things can be monitored with the help of a span. And each job corresponds to a span. It has its own span, and it can have its child span as well. A job can be broken down into many different child spans, and we can track the timeline for those as well. And finally, the event. So a span is associated with an event, and the events are recognized as multiple, like, I mean, events are recognized as a key value pair, wherein if the data engineering team, if they want to use any sort of custom metadata, right, during each step of the job spans, and which will generate events. So they can generate those custom metadata, which will give them more information, more granular information in each step, thereby saving time in identifying what or where things went wrong. So that is the final thing, which is events.